shit. Where is
Recording in progress.
that's showing the wrong screen. Why is that screen up? It should be this one. Shit. Hey, I'm on here. I'm on. What's your name? Challenge support, okay. No, it don't, but I just let the challenge support in. All right.
Can you please add me as co-host?
Okay.
Thank you. And we can stop the recording for now and then start later once we started.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stop on. I'm stopping the recording on eCam, right?
On Zoom?
Okay.
Let me check.
Okay. Mutes me. Okay. There we go. I muted myself. So I think I'm okay. I mean, you can get on. I can admit you in. Oh, she has the host now, so she can admit you in. Okay. Just get on.
Okay, yeah, you look good on my end.
Okay, cool. And then you can see it, and then I just need to go to present.
I can't hear you because you're on mute.
Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm on here. You can hear me present. Presenter view. Baby, turn D and D, because that's going to kill me.
Yep, you all good on my end.
Okay, you can see that because I'm on presenter. Okay, I have my presenter up.
Yeah, I can see your presenter now, though.
You see my presenter on your end?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Let me see what's up with that. Oh, you know what? I think it's just showing whatever screen that I have up. So that's the only thing that I need to fix. Okay, I'm gonna close it. You can still see this though. I don't know why. You can still see the presenter. Okay, there it is. That should be good now. Okay.
Yep.
And then I can see my presenter. Okay, we good.
Okay.
I think we good. We good.
Yep.
Can we let them in, boss?
Of that 3 minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
give it a second because I'm trying to like shape my stuff up to fit. What else did I need? I need the comment thing and all that to come forward. Yes, I was presenter. Okay, I'm shaping my screen up so everything is what it needs to be. Basically.
You all good.
I don't think I have to use that window, so we good. Getting everything into size is what I'm dealing with right now, but I got it. I think I got it. Okay, yeah. So y'all see my screen, but I see the comments, and then I also now I see the presenter. Then I got my notes. Okay. Yeah. I kind of need to see the screen bigger, but let me escape that. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that I can see the slides good. I want to be able to read my little notes on the screen. Okay, yeah, we good. Okay, I'm good now.
Should we let them in?
Yeah,
We're
that's
good?
fine. You can let them in.
Okay. All right.
Can't really see me that good, but it's okay. 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 Hey, y'all. If y'all can hear me, let me know in the chat that y'all can hear me. I want to see. Okay, hey.
Hey, Rose.
How are you? Oh, love you too. We're not on here to talk about who you got scammed by, though. Okay, this meeting. I can hear you. Okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Great. Okay, we are going to get started in a second, but let me know. Y'all can hear me good in the chat. Hey.
I can hear you, Rose.
Okay, perfect. So I just want to know, let me know while we're waiting on other people to come on where everybody is from in the chat. I need y'all to let me know where y'all from. Okay, Louisiana, Cleveland, ATL, period. Cincinnati. Before we get started, y'all, I want to give a shout out to my top states. Since I've been in the industry, these are the top states that's been rocking with me. Of course, I have to highlight Texas because, you know, I'm a Houston girl, born and raised. But also, Georgia. I got a lot of people in Georgia. I got a lot of people in Florida, New York, Illinois, even the Northerners. Y'all rock with me tough. Cali, too. Those are like my top states. So let me know where y'all from. Okay, I got a lot of people in Ohio and Louisiana, of course, because as y'all know, y'all are next door neighbors here in Texas. Okay, Fort Lauderdale, Mississippi. I got a lot of people in Mississippi too. Georgia, Wisconsin, New York, Cali, period. Okay, yeah, so we live, we here. Super excited for us to get started with everything. As y'all may or may not know, I am Rose with Rose Credit Repair, and I am going to tell you guys how you can start and scale a six-figure credit repair company in this free webinar tonight, okay? So if y'all ready to get started, let me know in the chat. Let me know if y'all ready to get started in the chat, because we going to get things rolling. Oklahoma. Okay, y'all ready? Period. Okay, so before we get started, I know y'all dropped where y'all from in the chat, but before we do that, I want to talk about all my OG followers, okay? Because I've been on Instagram for a long time, y'all. I've been marketing on Instagram since 2019. So for my OG followers, I need y'all to let me know in the chat how long you been following me. If you've been following me since 2019, 2020, 2021, all 2025, wherever, period, 2019 in a building, y'all. I started my business May of 2019. That's when I started Rose Credit Repair for real. So, yeah. So, I want to start out by letting y'all know my OG people in here, okay? Because I ain't new to this. I'm true to this when it comes to credit repair, marketing on social media, and all platforms. Thank you. Since 2014, found me on YouTube, period. So that's the most important thing that I want to note. Like, y'all, people have been rocking with me for a long time, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me because the company would not have grown to what it is today without y'all doing it. So I wanted to give a shout out to all my OG people. Even if you found me on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook 2 months ago, I want all y'all to know that my OG people can attest that I've been doing this for a little minute, okay? So boom, we're gonna get straight into it. So today's agenda, the main thing that I want to go over with you guys is how to scale a credit repair company, right? The globe credit repair industry is a $6.8 billion industry, okay? So it's enough money for all of us to make something and not have to be in competition, not have to be mad about the last person. Like, it's enough room for all of us to make it happen. And I'm gonna teach y'all how to do that today with systems, automations. Of course, you gotta have your dispute flow down pat. And then the last but not least is gonna be the teams. Teams is essential to you actually scaling a credit repair company, and I'm gonna go over all of that with y'all tonight. So if y'all want me to get started with doing that, let me know in the chat, because I need to make sure y'all locked in, okay? If you washing dishes, baby, put the dishes down, because we finna talk about scaling a business, and I need your full attention. So let me know if you locked in. Okay, period. Y'all are locked in. Y'all are ready. Okay, perfect. Okay, Kay, I see you in the chat, Kay. That's my girl, y'all. That's my girl. Y'all, my slides tripping. Now, I cannot talk about how to scale a credit repair business if I don't first give y'all a little background of who I am and how I got here, because that's the most important thing out of anything else, right? So the first picture that y'all see of me, that's a picture of me and my dad. Back in June, I went to Colombia to visit my family. Most of y'all may not know, but I am mixed. My dad is Colombian and my mom is African American. So I come from a humbled background. My father is an illegal immigrant, and I wouldn't be on Zoom right now with y'all teaching y'all how to scale a credit repair business if it wasn't for him coming here illegally. So, and learning how to speak English at community college. So I wanted to make it clear that no matter what background you come from, you can make it happen, okay? Because he risked his life getting on that little boat that he told me that they got on so he could come to America and make it happen, period. So the picture in the middle is an award that I won last December at a gala. So I'm affiliated with a credit monitoring called My Free Score Now. And I've been with them since 2019 when I started my business, y'all. The owner of the company slid in my DM, and that's how I started working with them for credit monitoring. So at that actual award ceremony, they gave me the award that is the OG award. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I got the award at home. So they gave me this award. And it says the OG award, Rokisha Brisby Rose Credit Repair. Boom. Because I've been doing this. Okay? Been. Big Rose, not the little. So that's what the second picture is, showing you guys that I am an OG in this space before it really took off from COVID, with people really getting into credit repair, and now there's so many companies that are in it. So I started at the beginning of the hype of having a credit repair business. So that's why I got my little award. So I was my big award. I was super excited about that. And then recently, the last photo, big award, period. The last photo is 2 weeks ago. I went to a tax conference where I was awarded for having the top ERO in the tax industry. So an ERO is a tax business that files taxes. So with that being said, I went to that because I was one of the top performing businesses in the tax space. So that's me holding up my other award that I got. Let me go get the other one. Y'all, I forgot to put it by my computer. Give me a little moment. But thankfully, it was already in my kitchen. So boom. This is the other award. Y'all might not be able to read it, but it says Top ERO Award. So that's what the picture is on the last one, because your girl been doing her thing on the credit and tax side since 2018, 2019. Thank y'all for congratulating. So I gotta pop it. Is it okay if I pop it tonight, y'all? Because I be really humble about the things that I've done, because God has blessed me. I wouldn't have done any of this without him. So I just want to know if it's cool if I pop it a little bit tonight. Okay, period. Y'all want me to pop? Okay. So I'm going to pop it a little bit tonight for real. Now, it wasn't always like that, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I used to be poor. And I say that because before I started my business, I never made more than $18,000 at my job. So at my lowest point, that's the picture to the left. If y'all look closely on that screenshot, that picture is from 2025. And that is a picture of me sitting at the bus stop on my way to work, and it says workflow. That was the lowest point of my life because I ain't really had no money. I ain't had no car. I had to move back in with my mama, which y'all know is not the easiest thing to do. And I really just had to figure my life out back in 2015. So even though I was at my lowest, as y'all can see, baby, I still took me a little selfie because I knew then that that was not my ending point. I had a plan. I was working at the call center downtown because I could ride the bus there. And then I got a car. And when I got my car, that's when I started working at CVS as a pharmacy tech. So I never allowed my circumstances to make me feel like I wasn't going to be somebody. So I want everybody to know that if I could do it, you could do it. Because, baby, in 2015, I went from riding a bus, okay? I had no car. I ain't had no money. I was staying at home with my mama. In 2015, fast forward 10 years later, now your girl has run a successful credit repair business. Then I was able to pivot in the DIY and doing coaching and everything. So Tiara said she needed that. Baby, listen, I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all, I ain't always had it together. And people have told me before that they think like I came from this perfect life and family, and that's not the case. So I want to show y'all in real time, because I have a friend that always talks about documenting the process. And unknowingly, y'all, I documented the process on Instagram, not even realizing it. So I was able to just go back into my personal page and pull up this so I could drop that screenshot. So then, like I said, I started working at CVS. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, y'all see the little boomerang that I got going on? That was me in the pharmacy. We wasn't supposed to have our phones out, so I don't have a lot of content there because, baby, you know, they was real serious about them drugs in there. But that's me in the pharmacy when I was working as a pharmacy tech at CVS. And in the middle photo was my uniform with my badge, because what happened was, when I quit my job from there, I took a picture of that and I was like, I'm gonna need this one day. One day I'm gonna be able to look back on this uniform with my badge and I'm gonna be able to say something about it. So I took a picture of that way back when. So boom. Then, May of 2019, I started Rose Credit Repair. It wasn't intentional, to be honest. Like, I fixed my own credit first. I needed an eviction that I wanted to take off. And then I started working on my friend and my ex-boyfriend, well, my boyfriend at the time, credit. And they had really bad credit, y'all. Like, they had a bunch of stuff on there. So I told myself, I was like, girl, if you can fix that credit, you can fix anything. And that is when I started Rose Credit Repair. So the first picture that y'all see, that is the very first video that I ever made on social media. And I was talking about the credit builder self-lender. Do any of y'all know what self-lender is? Let me know. Hey, Barbara. Barbara is one of my students in my class. Okay, y'all know what self-lender is, right? So as y'all can see, baby, I didn't even have my hair done. I had me a little slick back pony. I did me a little makeup. I was sitting in my Camaro and I was like, it took me 10 times to make that one video, y'all. And I was like, you know what? I'm finna start making videos. I had a mentor that taught me how to market on social media back in 2019, and I still use those same methods today. So she was like, Rose, you got to start making videos. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make a video in my car when I got some time, and that was my very first video. So if y'all want me to play a little clip of it, let me know in the chat. I'll play a quick little clip of the video because, baby, I had to search far and wide on Facebook. Okay, y'all want me to play the video? Cool. I did it to where, okay, it got to take me over to Facebook. Is the volume on? No, it's not.
Lender credit card in the mail. So I recommend all my clients, the first thing that you always need to sign up with is self-lender. Why do you ask? Because self-lender is reported on your credit report as a personal loan, but basically all it is a savings account. You pay $45 a month for...
Y'all can tell that was the younger me because I look so young and innocent right there. But yeah, so that was my very first video that I ever made on social media. You know, that's when I really got into like, baby, this had to work. Yes. Oh, you remember that? See, Kay been with me for a minute because she remembered that video. So that was my very first video that I made back in 2019. I look younger in the face. Like, when I look at old videos of me, I be like, oh, that was such a more innocent time for me. But anywho, so bam, that was my first content. Thank you, girl. I look 13. as y'all can see, baby, the hair be laid. I ain't have no hair in. I just put me on a little makeup and some strip lashes, and I made it work. I made it work with what I had. That's what I want y'all to know. When I started this company, I ain't have all these productions I got today. I made it work with what I had. With my iPhone, sitting in my car, put me a little makeup on, and I made it work. So bam, the height of the business. The height of my business was about 2021. So baby, when I tell y'all I was a marketing fanatic, I had a whole marketing team. So I had local people. I had my social media manager and I had a videographer. And every month I would do like campaigns about different themes and stuff. So with that picture, I went to Experience in Dallas. I also, when I went to Chicago, I went to TransUnion in Chicago. When I went to Atlanta, I would go to Equifax. So I did a lot of content campaigns where like I would go different places. I would go in front of the banks, all that kind of stuff. So that was at the height of the business, right? So then we got into the pivot. Almost to the T of 4 years, May of 2022, I decided that I was going to start a DIY class. Rose, at the time, it was called Clueless About Credit Repair. So that was what my original name for my community was. So baby, before I was ever on school, I had Clueless About Credit Repair. And I decided that I wanted to really teach because that's what I was super passionate about. And as y'all can see, like, that's just my lane. I know this is my purpose in teaching. So I decided that I was going to pivot into doing DIY, and I posted this screenshot so y'all could see. May of 2022 at the bottom, that's when your girl started her DIY community. Okay. So with that being said, I want to first by starting saying, baby, this ain't an industry you want to sleep on. And I'm showing y'all my real numbers. As long as I've been on social media since 2019, I ain't never got online and talked about no money. I ain't never been in a Chanel store. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but like, I want to show y'all that you don't have to be flashy in order to make money in credit repair. Because a lot of y'all think you have to sell a lifestyle or you got to do this and you got to do that. I ain't never did nothing but get on the internet and give people game. All I did was teach people about credit, give them information. I ain't never got on here and did nothing else. And I still made over $1 million in credit repair. So, baby, I had a few payment processors. So, both of these screenshots are from 2 different Stripe accounts I had. If y'all know Stripe be tripping. So on one of them, I made $734,000. And then on the other one, I made $196,000. So that right there, that's $1 million. That's an M right there. Tell me in the chat, if y'all want to make some M's, comment millionaire in the chat. Comment millionaire in the chat if y'all want to make some M's. Okay, billionaire. Period. If y'all want to make some M's, comment millionaire in the chat. I need to know who want to be a millionaire because you can make millions of dollars and change people's lives at the same time. You ain't got to do nothing else, okay? I have changed thousands of people's lives, and that's what has given me the fulfillment more than the money, but I just want y'all to know that the money is there. So remember I told y'all this is a $6.8 billion industry and all of us can make some M's. So this is just 2 payment processors. That's what I want to talk about next. As y'all can see on the screen, I put the word Square. When I first started my business in 2019, I was using Square, but Square shut me down. Then I switched to PayPal. PayPal shut me down. Then I switched to Stripe. They shut me down, then they let me get a new account. And then I started going on Gumroad. I was using Cash App. I was using Zelle. Every payment processor you could think to have, baby, I done had it. Until I finally switched to fan bases. So does anybody tonight need a payment processor? Let me know in the chat so we can drop y'all the link to sign up for fan bases. Because they actually work with credit repair companies. Okay, you do. Drop the link in the chat. Drop the link in the chat for me, support. Yes, everybody, look, baby, I done had them all. I can't even show y'all how much money I really made because it's more than $1 million. That's just what I could actually access because the rest of them didn't shut your girl down. The fan basis link. That's the link that I want you to drop in the chat. It was in Slack. If you, hold on, y'all. It was in Slack from last week. So you should see it in there. Angelica dropped the link. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm finna re-put the link in Slack real quick so that you have it.
All good, fam.
Oh, you got it?
It's already in the chat.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So y'all, if y'all need, it was a lot of people that commented and said, me. I need the link. Yes. Y'all copy the link so y'all can sign up for fan bases later. Everybody copy the link. Let me know when y'all got the link copied. And then I'm going to move on. I don't want to move on before y'all get y'all, the link that you need. Okay, y'all got it. Is it like Stripe? It's similar to Stripe, but Fanbases specifically does work with credit repair companies. So the reason that I got shut down from 4 different payment platforms is because they consider credit repair high risk. And when they find out that that's what you're doing, they'll shut your account down. But with Fanbases, they specifically work with high-risk companies like credit repair or like real estate coaching, different stuff like that. So it allows you to have a payment processor that's not going to shut you down. And then now you got to scramble and be like, oh, Lord, what I'm going to do? Do I need an EIN? Yes, you do need an EIN number. Usually they'll let you start with personal, but they do want you to have at least a business EIN, but you can get that on the IRS website for free. I've never used Setmore so I wouldn't be able to tell you information about them. I haven't used that company before, but I switched to Fanbases and they have been doing me right. I haven't had no problems. I haven't been shut down. So that is why I'm specifically giving y'all that one. There are some others that I've heard of. BankCard USA is one. Honestly, babes, it doesn't matter what your NAC code is because if they see the transactions are related to credit repair, that's what gets you set down regardless of what your NAC code is. Also, a lot of these payment platforms, when they ask you for your website, they'll go and check the website. I know for a fact because that's what Stripe told me. They check your website. So that's another reason. If they check your website and see that it says something about credit repair, they are going to shut you down. So that's another reason why, regardless of the NAC code, regardless of the LLC name, if they check that website and you got something about credit on it, baby, you finna get cut. Exactly. Stripe and Square shut you down. And they do random checks. It's not a one time when you sign up. They randomly will just check your stuff. If you at least get a DBA and an EIN, you can use that for now. But honestly, if you're making money off of selling digital products, you need to just get an LLC, sis. I'm not going to hold you. If you are bringing the money in, selling something, you need to get an LLC because there's no excuse because you're bringing money in. Now, if you are new to the game and you haven't made money yet, start with a DBA and an EIN, and then you can get, your LLC later. Yeah, a lot of y'all been shut down. Can you use Fanbases? You just want to start a new business. No problem, babes. DBA, doing business as. You can Google that. Go to your county clerks and you can get a DBA, doing business as. Yes. Okay, cool. So we talked about payment processes. If I'm already giving y'all game y'all didn't know, let me know. Put some fire emojis in the chat. Put some fire emojis in the chat if I'm already giving y'all game and y'all been having problems with them payment processors. Period. Okay, we We 20 minutes in. I'm already. Okay, so boom. Then there was a pivot. Basically, I pivoted out of doing credit repair because I just like teaching more. And I started clueless about credit repair. So that's what y'all see on the screen right now. I decided that I wanted to retire from credit repair. I knew that I wanted to exit. So I reached out to one of my friends who had a teachable community. And she connected me with the person who made hers, and then they made mine. So what you see on the screen right now is, as y'all can see, April of 2022 is when I made my teachable. And in the 3 years of me having that, I made $156,000 on teachable. So I want this to be proof, 58. This is proof to y'all that you can be in anything in this finance space because it's a $6.8 billion industry. You got a plethora of options on how you can make money in doing this. And I have a plethora of capabilities to scale any business I start. Digital money, okay? That recurring revenue, that money that come in every month, I'm starting in the green. Okay, so the 3 secrets that I'm going to share with y'all tonight, because I want to hold y'all. The 3 secrets. We're going to talk about, number 1, systems. Systems. If you ain't got nothing else, you need to have some systems. What are systems? That's going to be SOPs, standard order of operations, right? Software and automations. You have to automate the business. I did not scale to $1 million. It wasn't $1 million. Really, it was probably about 2 mil. I didn't scale to the millions by not having automations. I didn't scale to the millions by not having standard orders of operations. I did not scale to the millions by not having the right software. Number 2, dispute flow. Some of y'all are overthinking the disputing process, okay? And it's essential to you having a flowing business. And then last but not least, baby, I wouldn't have made them M's if I didn't have teams. If I did not have a team, I wouldn't have been able to make the money because I can't do everything, okay? I am a woman of few. I don't want to be a woman of many. Like doing many things is what I mean by that. So we're going to get straight into our 3 secrets. Before we get into it, I want to make sure that y'all locked in. Put your phones on D&D. Make sure you're in a quiet place and you have your pen and paper ready to take notes because we about to get it going. So let me know if y'all ready. If y'all got all y'all stuff together, y'all ready to take notes, let me know in the chat that y'all are ready. Okay, cool. Now that y'all ready, I want to know, what is your freedom number? Now that y'all seen my numbers, what is your freedom number? If you have a job you want to leave, I know one of my ladies here in the comments, she said she got a 9-to-5 she want to leave. If you have a job you want to leave, what amount of money do you need to have for you to leave that job? Or what income do you need to have financial freedom in your opinion? Or what's your goal monthly income? That way, y'all get an understanding of what I mean. Like, what is your freedom number? Let me know. You trying to leave Amazon, sis? Let's make it happen. Some of y'all need a meal. Some of y'all need 300K. Period, Angel. 300 is the freedom number for real. 10K a month, that's 120 a year. 15K a month, 120. That's like close to 200 something. 100K a year, period, Pamela. 10K, 100, 12K a month, period. 30,000 a month, baby. That's gonna get you there. That take you to 360 a year. I need $1 trillion too. Let me hold something. If you got it, let me hold. Period. 100, 250, 200, 200K a month, 10. Period. I want to let everybody know, all of y'all have reachable goals. Okay? All of these numbers I've seen. All of these numbers I've seen for myself or for my friends that's bigger than me, because I ain't the biggest. I know plenty of people that are bigger than me, and I done seen the numbers for me and them. I love that, Salima, when you said you want to walk away with 10 to 20K per month. That means that you understand that what coming in don't mean that's what you walk away with. So that's a perfect way to look at it, because you're really looking at the number side of things. That's the real freedom, Mion. 10K available for your family whenever, and to travel freely. Period. Okay, now that we have your freedom number, I want you to imagine what that's going to look like. Right? If your business is running on autopilot, you've reached your freedom number. You're bringing in 10 to 15K a month. Maybe you're bringing in 30K a month. What does that look like for you? So for me, it looks like what Mion said. She's available for her family whenever. She's able to travel for free, and she got that residual money coming in monthly. Now, if you were able to make your freedom number every month, how would that affect your life? Let me know in the comments how it's going to affect your life, because I'm setting y'all up to change and get that mindset in about not only what your freedom number is, because you got to know your numbers to reach them. What it's going to look like, that's going to allow your mind to start dreaming big about it. Like, you know what do I want it to look like? What is that going to look like? I hadn't thought about that before. Once your mind starts to dream big, then you start getting in action to make it happen. I can quit teaching these kids, period. More time with family, less stress about bills. Baby, listen. That's the one right there. The last thing I want you to worry about in life is bills, because there's so much more in life that will whoop you than a bill. Family time and legacy building. Period, Pamela. Being able to spend more time with my kids. Yes. Buying land and building your dream home. That's it. Y'all, now we getting our minds on that. So when y'all leave here, y'all gonna be like, you know what? I can do this. I do want to achieve this. Time freedom, retire from trucking. Period, baby. Because that's the wear and tear on your body. Real estate, no survival mode, legacy building. Mion, the greatest thing I ever did in my life till now, one of the greatest things was coming out of survival mode. My nervous system finally was allowed to relax, and I wasn't on edge about where a dollar was coming from. Not stretching yourself thin, that's freedom, and building that wealth for real. Period. So, can I give y'all permission to be honest with me tonight? Can I give y'all permission to be honest with me tonight? Because we listen and we don't judge. This is a safe place for y'all to tell the real about what you're experiencing in your business, because I've seen it all and I've done it all when it comes to credit repair. So I already know what y'all are going through. Okay, cool. So how many of y'all have tried one of these 4 things? DIY templates that you don't know how to work. You had unreliable software. You tried to ChatGPT it to death, or you paid a guru or mentor. They told you was going to get one thing, and then you got something totally different. To death. Y'all be baby, ChatGPT is a tool. It can't give you the full fundamentals of building a business. I use it as a helper for my ideas, but it ain't the end all be all. Okay, all of them. Y'all did all of them. Yes, number 4, number 2, 1 through 3, period. 1 and 4. I was playing all of this. Whoo, now we talking. Baby, we talking. And I'm going to tell y'all real quick. I ain't going to get too deep into it. You ChatGPT too much. Now knowing it's a helper is better. It is better now. Exactly. Knowing that ChatGPT is a helper, that's how you got to think about it. It's helping you with your ideas. It can't give you an original idea because it's scanning the web. Original ideas aren't always on the web. They might be in somebody's phone or in their actual notebook. So that's why it's only a helper. So, with that being said, I want to touch on number 4. You've paid a credit repair guru or mentor, and they sold you a lifestyle, okay? They may have sold you and you thought that what you saw them living is what you were going to be able to live. So that's why you paid into the mentorship, and maybe you didn't know that you needed to verify the back end of what they were really going to give you in a mentorship. So that's why I say we listen and we don't judge. Have any of y'all done that? Exactly. Hold on, because I got lost. Yes, threw me to the wolves too many times. I'm going to tell y'all how you know if somebody is a quality mentor, okay? Paid $25.97, period. I was blessed. The guru taught me. And it's a lot of, I'm not saying everybody don't teach you, but there are people out there who have gotten people. And I've been getting a lot of DMs since I started doing this webinar about people saying they paid for this and now they still haven't gotten what they need. So that's why I want to emphasize on this specifically. The way you judge a good mentor is just like in the Bible. You judge them by their fruit, okay? What are their fruit? Online, you judge them by the actual testimonials from people who've really taken their mentorship, and they talk about the stuff that you want to have in your business. Not talk about how they made money. Anybody can talk about making money. But the people who talk about, hey, they helped me set up systems. Hey, they helped me learn how to market on social media. Hey, they helped me learn how to set up ads so that I didn't waste my money. The reviews can be fake when they're talking about money, but how you judge their fruit is because real testimonials talk about what this person did in their business, not how they gave them motivational speech or they made X amount of dollars. So that's what I want y'all to focus on. When it comes to looking for mentorship, you got to judge them by their fruit. Somebody, if y'all agree, type fruit in the chat. If y'all agree now, you know. You got to judge them by their fruit. Type fruit in the chat, period. So that, I just gave y'all what the fruit looked like. So now you know what to look for. So I'm going to show y'all exactly what you need to build a 6-figure credit repair business without working 24/7. So the old way is the burnout, overworking yourself, not having teams and system in place, no onboarding system. You got people sending you their IDs and socials on Facebook and Instagram, an unsecured place. Working alone, being overwhelmed. You up to 2 a.m, working all night, and then you still got to go to work. Being confused about where your client's stages are. That's the old way of doing stuff. But in the new way, you're going to have systems that drive your leads. You're going to have a real dispute flow, prioritizing disputing. You're going to automate the whole tracking of the business. You need help. We're going to actually have a proper portal set up. Automated text and emails. Ain't no more manually texting people. Hey, can you update your credit monitoring? I've been asking you for the past 2 weeks, can you update your credit monitoring? Who had to, I already know y'all had to ask people to update their credit monitoring because that's the number one problem. Hey, y'all need to start telling these people y'all gonna let them go. Can you update your credit monitoring? I'm still waiting on my payment. They want to know an update every 2 days, but they ain't updated their credit monitoring. Send help. I already know. The new way is automating things, having a system in place. You shouldn't be asking nobody for 3 weeks to update their credit monitoring. That is why having a standard order of operations is in place, because now, instead of you asking for 3 weeks, you have a deadline. After the second try, you have been removed from the program. I'm sorry, but you have to help us help you. That's what having a standard order of operations look like. You don't keep spinning the wheel for people who don't want to spin. That's the real problem, period. So it's going to cost you twice as much by not paying attention to what I'm about to show y'all. So make sure y'all locking in. Can I share with y'all the exact steps to run this business on autopilot? Let me know. Can I share with y'all the exact steps to run this business on autopilot? Process of elimination ain't working. We gonna get it on autopilot. Can I show y'all how to automate onboarding, disputing, graduation, follow-ups? The whole shebang from start to finish. It ain't a step you cannot automate in this business. Okay, cool. Let's go. So secret number 1 is the systems. The secret to running a 6-figure credit repair business from your phone. Okay? I tell everybody, baby, we getting Wi-Fi money. We getting Wi-Fi money. Okay? These 2 phones that made me them M's and this computer I'm on. We getting Wi-Fi money. Free bands. Fish parking lot and a magic. Y'all know that song. Okay, so boom. First things first. I need to show y'all what it looks like. So what y'all see on the screen is, let me tell y'all how God be working. Lakia came to me. The first screenshot, baby, when I tell y'all I'm the receipts queen, Lakia messaged me in 2021 and told me that she wanted to set up her automations, right? She said she looking at it, we gonna do it ASAP. So boom, I ended up seeing Lakia 2 weeks ago in Tampa at the tax event where I got my award at. And let's hear what Lakia had to say.
Okay. What she said I did for you?
You did my automations for me for credit repair 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I reached out to you. I was new in the game.
Yes.
And you did all my automations. I still use those automations to this day.
Period. And we just met what? At the tax event.
At the tax event.
You gotta get in the room.
I gotta get a
So boom, y'all. 5 years ago, back in 2020, y'all see the screenshot. Lakia hit me up and said, girl, I need some automations. I told her, I got you, boo. Lakia went later on to win the Millionaire Award for Credit Repair Cloud. If y'all are familiar with Credit Repair Cloud, let me know in the chat. That is a disputing software for credit repair so that you don't have to manually do all of your people disputes. Okay, y'all are all familiar with it. Some of y'all use it. Please, Bunny, support. Mute Bunny.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Y'all use it. Okay, so y'all may be familiar with Dispute Fox, Client Dispute Manager, but let me tell y'all something. Since I've been doing this since 2019, baby, in 2019, wasn't no Client Dispute Manager or Dispute Fox. All we had was Credit Repair Cloud, and they ain't have no automations. So I had to go on another website to automate my business. And I learned how to do automations by taking somebody's course. And then after I learned to do it myself, everybody, you know, in credit, you be friends with people. They start telling me about their problems. I'm like, let me launch a little mentorship set up and start setting up people automations because you need it. So like Lakia, I set up the automations, and as she said in the video, she still uses Credit Repair Cloud to this day with my automations, and that helped her win the Millionaire Award. So that's a full circle of what this one step can help you do in your business live. 2 weeks ago. 5 years ago, I set up her automations, which means I've been doing this for a minute. So you need to automate the business up front. So what is a system? What does that really mean? It's not necessarily just about softwares and automations. It's about starting with your SOPs, standard operating procedures. A repeat process that runs the same way every time with or without you. So if you have a team, you can literally give them of operations, which is really a step-by-step tutorial on how they need to do their job. Like if you work at McDonald's, that when you come in, they hire you, they gonna tell you, this is how you do the fry machine. You gotta do this. You gotta salt them. You gotta put them in this. That's what SOPs are for your business. You give them a step-by-step guide on how to do whatever the task is. Not Facebook ended. Okay. How to do whatever that task is. So that's what number one with systems is your SOPs. You can't get automated with a chaotic back end. You have to have your operations process in order, and then you can do automations because they're going to come into chaos. So that's why systems matter, okay? Because without systems, you have a hustle. With systems, you have a business. So let me know in the chat. If you've been hustling, put hustle in the chat. If you've been running a business, put business in the chat. But remember, we listen and we don't judge. So let me know if you've been hustling, you tired of hustling, you tired of overworking yourself. It's time to make that hustle an easy flowing business. So whatever you decide for your life, you can do. I'm not telling y'all to quit y'all jobs immediately or nothing like that. But what I'm telling you is whatever you want to do in your life personally, this business can be running hands off without you having to do every single thing and overwork yourself. So let me know, y'all, real quick. Who's drowning in work right now? Remember, we listen and we don't judge. I know some of y'all, Pamela being real, Ebony keeping it real, Elijah keeping it real, Shakia keeping it real, looking to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. I'm going to save y'all with the systems, right? If you drowning, I feel you. You out here struggling. It's time out for that. We're not finna go into 2026 doing the same thing in our business and expecting us to get some different money or expecting us to get a different result. We gotta boss up. Who ready to boss up? Because you ain't a boss if you ain't got no systems. If you ain't got no SOPs, you're not a boss. You're a hustler. So who ready to boss up? LaTanya says she ready to boss up, period. I'm trying to save y'all. You having a hard time figuring out what credit repair software to use? No problem. We're gonna talk about that. Cause you got a few options. I just don't work, to be honest. I just want to be a boss mom and have my own business from home. Lovely, that's a great statement. When you automate your business with standard orders of operations and automations, you can just be a boss and let the business run because your team is running it. You just might step in and put out some fires if they come up, but you're not going to be doing a lot. You need to get the SOPs together, period. Okay, the 3 core systems you need. You need to have a lead system. You need to be able to have a system on how you're bringing in new clients on a daily, not a weekly, on a daily basis. Because time freedom is key. Money is great, but that time freedom, that's what's going to change your life. So having a lead system helps you do that. Then you have your client onboarding, making sure you get paid and you get their documents as fast as possible. Like I said, not sitting on Facebook and Instagram, actually having a process of them coming into your company and doing what they need to do so you can start your job, so you can start your process. And automating a fulfillment system, delivering results without drowning in work. Can y'all believe that it's possible for you to deliver results without you having to be the one doing it? Can y'all believe that? Automations makes it seamless, literally. Lead system is the biggest area of improvement. Okay, automation, okay. Leads, yes, literally, all of that. VAs is an option. But what I was saying, Krishanda, is the team does not matter if you don't have the standard order of operations together first. Because remember, first thing, we got to get our operations together. Then we automate. And by the time the team comes in, they already have a job description of what to do. The automations are set up, so they just run it. So that's why these steps in this order is key. So lead systems, that might look like, how much cost per lead, daily lead counting, your booking rate, your show up rate, your closing percentage. Do any of y'all have an actual spreadsheet or system that tracks your leads? Let me know. I know T said that she has GHL for leads and marketing. But are y'all tracking y'all leads with either a spreadsheet manually or an actual system? No. That is the biggest way for you to leave money on the table. You don't even know who you need to follow up with, because Grant Cardone said, I learned that from him. The money is in the follow-up. If people are not signing up, you should be following up with them at least, he say 5 times. I say 3. One thing about it, baby, we're going to follow up and we're going to be like, sorry, if we're bugging you, let us know. But I just wanted to see if you want to start your credit journey. The money is in the follow-up. But if you ain't tracking your leads, you don't know who you need to follow up with to get the money. Even if you're just starting a business, just people commenting on, replying to you, reaching out, you should be tracking all of that, because those are people you need to follow up with. Even if it's just a family member or a friend that you said you was going to do for free. Whether you just starting, you in the middle, or you advanced, everybody has a way in some type of space that they can track their leads. And even if you're doing manually, that's okay. That's okay rather than not doing it at all. Celia, you said you all over the place. Girl, it happens. That's why you got to get them systems in order. So, client onboarding. We already talked about that. Making sure that payment, them funds is received. Give me the money. The second thing is the contract. If y'all are not making your client sign that client agreement in that software, you are leaving yourself wide open for chargebacks, for disgruntled clients, for people complaining about they don't know what the process is. Them clients need, I don't care if it's your auntie. I fixed my own family members and friends' credit, and they all went in the software, and they all had to sign that contract. Because at the end of the day, I run a company. This ain't a side hustle. As a company, I need everybody to follow the procedure. Period. Sign it or no service. And then, like we were saying about making sure they upload their stuff in a timely manner, you want to have a welcome email, just letting them know how the process is going to look, all that kind of good jazz. And then lastly is the automations with getting your system in order. Keeping all your clients on a board. The GHL opportunities. Each client gets round stages. Auto reminders for their updates. Auto texted emails. Notes for each account. Are y'all leaving notes on your client accounts, or are you having your team leave notes on your client accounts? Because I don't care if you got 5 clients or 500. If you're not leaving notes, you can't keep up with everybody as the numbers grow. So that's an important thing I don't see people do as well. They not, you're not leaving notes. Okay, good. Monica and Pamela, y'all leaving notes. So, do I have permission to break these strategies down for y'all in a live demo real quick? I want to show y'all a live demo of what automating things would look like, but I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. So let me know if y'all want me to show you. Okay, cool. So I have a blank account that we doing automations on right now. So I'm going to show y'all real quick what it looks like. So this is Go High Level. Go High Level is what they call a CRM. Basically, it is a one-stop shop for all your business needs, right? So right now I'm on the opportunities tab, and we have a automation sequence named credit repair, right? So y'all see me, I'm an example client, and this is my assistant Steve. We recently set up this person account. So of course, after we set it up, we got to go through and test and make sure all the phases work, right? Let me make sure I can see the comments. How much does it cost? So Go High Level, you can get a 2-week free trial. Support, drop the link for Go High Level in the chat for anybody who wants to sign up. It's a 2-week free trial, and then it's $99 a month. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to show y'all why it's worth $99. Drop the link in the chat, support for me for Go High Level. Okay, I'm finna show y'all why it's important. So number one, the first thing is our automation system. So first thing, credit repair inquiry, right? We are inquiries. We inquired, made our payment. Now we're going to become a new client. So it is literally as simple as a drag and drop. Because the moment that I become a new client, I am then going to get a welcome email and text message to let me know, hey, welcome to the team. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for being on. I need you to go on the client portal and I need y'all to upload y'all stuff. So that's the first thing. Then let's say they come on, it's been 3 days, we still ain't got no documents. We're just gonna drag it over to missing documents. And it's gonna send an auto message and text message to let them know, hey babes, we still need your docs. What's going on? What you doing? So let's say the client comes in, we do their first round of disputes. Now it's time for the update. Now y'all know at that update, you or your team log into that credit monitoring and they ain't paid for the month. Now you gotta follow up with them to even give an update because they haven't paid their credit monitoring, right? That's one of the biggest problems that I've seen in my company is that. So I'm finna go to my email really quick because I just seen now that I got the email. So I can show y'all that the email already came through for missing documents. Let me go to mail. Wait. Okay. Oh, it might have went into spam. Okay, yeah. So bam. Now we have gotten an email for missing documents. Hey Rose, just following up because we're missing your documents. Please log into your portal and upload the documents that are needed. Here's the admin link. Thank you again for choosing Wealth Solutions. So bam, that's a whole little run through of what it looks like. You drag that person, they go into the system, and then they get that auto email and a text message. So, hey, we've done their update. Their credit monitoring is not up to date. So now we're going to drag them over to credit card needs to be updated because we need to update their card so that they can go ahead and move on with getting their update on their results. So it's been 5 days. They still ain't did it. My next step, I don't know about y'all, but my next step is you're getting suspended, okay? Because it's been 5 days, we've sent you a text, we've told you how the process go in our welcome email, and now you haven't responded, so now you're gonna get an email and message letting you know, hey, your account has been suspended for not uploading your documents or paying your credit monitoring. When you get that back up to date, we will finish your credit repair process. That suspended message put fire under they behind to make it happen. Between suspended and inactive, they gonna update it. I promise you. I know because that's what I implemented into my business to make sure they know I mean business. This ain't no side hustle. I ain't here to play with y'all. If you want your credit fixed, you need to update your credit monitoring. And then, of course, once they completed things, they go to graduation. But we also have automations in here for each round. So if we need to send them any type of nurturing campaigns or updates outside of your disputing software stuff, you can do that as well. So that's reason number one on why you want to get a system like Go High Level. So support, drop the link for Go High Level in the chat one more time. Okay, it's there. Let me know if that y'all think that's worth it. If that's a great automation setup. Let me know. Give me some feedback. If y'all don't, let me know that too. But if y'all think that is a great way for you to automate things, all you got to do is drag and drop. You ain't got to manually text or email nobody no more. Perfect. Okay, support. Drop the link in the chat for them one more time because they said it's worth it and I think they want to get signed up. Cool. So that's reason number one. The second thing is the conversations tab. Stop texting and calling people on your personal phone. That's why they calling you all hours of the night, texting you about their updates for 2 and 3 days. With Go High Level, you have the option under the conversations tab to send a text message to anybody directly that is in your system. And you don't have to get a second phone. Everything is on Go High Level, and they have an app that you can use. Let's say you want to call a client. You can actually call them on Go High Level. You can do it on a computer, or you can do it from the app on your phone. So that's reason number 2, because now you have a all-in-one for text and emails and calling your clients for consultations and stuff. Then they also have a calendar. So you want to have people book with you? You can have your booking calendar here. It'll list out all your appointments. You get to see everything. You get to choose your actual work hours. So instead of you having to use Acuity or the other stuff, you can literally cancel 5 subscriptions by paying $99 a month. So the automations, conversations, the calendar, the contacts tab, all of your actual contacts will be in this section as well. So you can import everybody in here and give them a tag as like client, active client, lead, closed client, that kind of stuff. And then with the marketing tab, you can connect your social media. I don't think it's nothing connected on here, so I can click that. Yeah, on the marketing tab, you can actually connect your social media here, and you can allow your team to post from you directly on here. If you get comments, they can reply to the comments on here. So that's like 4. And then you have the automation section. That is where the auto text and emails are set up at. That's where all that stuff is set up at. Automations. And then the last thing is the sites. I don't want to go to the sites page because it's already like websites and stuff in there. But on the sites tab, you can make websites, you can make funnels, you can put your booking form, you can do all of this stuff in one place. And then some of y'all said that y'all wanted to start a community. They actually have a memberships tab for you to start a community on there. So you don't even have to go on another platform. You can do everything all on here. So I done gave y'all 8 different options, 8 different subscriptions that you might be using right now that you can cancel and use Go High Level for $99 a month. And this is what I use, baby. I got so much stuff in Go High Level. It's crazy. So if I just drop some gems on y'all, let me know. I hate being called personally all the time. It's just, it's something about it that just upsets me. You made it look so simple. It's simple because I've already set up everything for this person. So this is one of my people. I'm working on their automations right now. Because I've already set it up for them, once we do our training class where we show them how to work everything, the setup is already in. All they got to do is learn how to work the process for their team and themselves for whatever else they trying to do. And then you it's up. That's it. Yes, it will include template build out. So I'm not just showing y'all the system for funsies. I'm showing y'all what I've already built because I'm going to also allow you to be able to do that for yourself. So give me a moment to go through everything. I don't want to jump to other stuff and then we change the subject because I could talk, baby. I could talk. So for now, keep Go High Level on y'all mind. I am going to keep this going. I had Go High Level for 4 years ago. Didn't know what I was doing. I don't regret it because eventually I learned and hired a team. Period, Angel. Angel got on Go High Level 4 years ago. I only been on there 2 years and I done built out a bunch of stuff. But over time, I've learned. I've hired a team to do everything else and we made it happen. When I say website, I do mean a landing page, a regular website, a funnel, a booking page, a sign up page, whatever page you need, you can literally do it and Go High Level. And you can add your existing clients because this is a live person's account. I don't want to go to the contacts tab because there's people in there. But in the contacts tab, they have a section for you to import all of your current clients and you can easily tag them based on their statuses. So you can add in all your current people and just drag them from one account to the other one. So Tay Marie, you asked a great question. You said, do I prefer Go High Level or Dispute Fox? And this is what I want to explain to y'all. Go High Level is a CRM. Go High Level is a system for automations, contact forms, websites, texting, all that kind of stuff. So Go High Level allows you to book people, sign them up, do everything you need to do on the business side, okay? So Go High Level is for your company. Dispute Fox is for your credit repair disputing process. So there are some features on Go High Level that are not included with Dispute Fox. So that's why you have to look elsewhere to automate your business. In order for you to truly automate all the processes that you need and have a booking form, websites, all that kind of stuff, you need a separate company CRM to connect with your Dispute Fox disputing software so that they can work together and be a mogul combination. And that's what I mean. You can keep Shopify. You can connect Go High Level with whatever system you're currently using. Can it integrate Go High Level? Yes, you can integrate Go High Level with anything with setting up some automations. Quick question. Can I use AI to fix other people's credit? Yes, you can, but we're not on that step yet. I'm not on disputing yet, but I am going to get into that next. I don't want to talk about disputing right now because we're going to get off subject. Okay, so we already dropped the link for Go High Level. Secret number 2. Do I recommend? Oh, we finna get into disputing right now, so I'm going to answer y'all disputing questions because, like I said, I don't like to get off topic. Secret number 2, dispute flow. How to remove negative items fast and legally. That is the most important for y'all to know. Fast and legally. First thing is the dispute flow, which includes softwares, okay? So we have Credit Repair Cloud. I'm going to give y'all the top 3 popular. Credit Repair Cloud, Dispute Fox, and Client Dispute Manager, okay? I like Credit Repair Cloud because it is simple, but they don't have automations. You have to look elsewhere for the basic automations that the other softwares offer. So if you are new to this or you're wondering, hey, what software do you recommend? You need to choose between Dispute Fox and Client Dispute Manager. I like both of them because they have automations, but you need to go on there and decide which one can you easily operate with a team. I like Client Dispute Manager. I've met the owner, Mark Claiborne, a few times. He's super cool, and I love the setup that they have and how they're very intentional about training. But I know a lot of people that swear by Dispute Fox. So I'm not going to be the decider for you, but I'm going to give y'all both of those names so that you can go online, do a free trial, and see which one you like better. There are other ones out there that I did not name. I know that to be true, but I'm just telling y'all what I see people use the most. So I don't want to get too deep into that because, baby, we'll be here all night. I got to. I enjoyed what I did see so far. I caught the last live. Client Dispute Manager. See, it's mixed reviews. A lot of y'all love Client Dispute Manager. A lot of y'all love Dispute Fox. You use Credit Fixer. Dispute, yeah. It's mixed reviews. So that's why I'm telling y'all, y'all go for what y'all like. Test them out. So boom. Step-by-step credit repair process. Remove the guesswork. Speed up the deletions. Standardize results and save hours every month. That is what dispute flow looks like. The breakdown is making sure, you have a software that analyzes the report, prioritizes the right accounts, disputing using the correct methods, track all the bureau's responses, and repeat until deleted or corrected. So the next thing is a dispute flow. This is my dispute flow chart that I have in my DIY class for my students, okay? This is what I teach my students to do because, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to get started on credit repair. So is there anybody that's a beginner in the space and you like, I need the beginning steps? Let me know in the chat. This is for you. If you are a beginner in the space and you need the basic steps, you don't need all that extra, complicated stuff. This is for you. Take a screenshot of this page because I'm not coming back to it. So y'all take a screenshot. Step 1, personal information needs to be disputed to be removed. You want to get that out the way before you want to get that out the way in your first round. My step 2, keyword is my, okay? My is blurry. It is? It looked clear on my side. If it's blurry, are y'all in the, as long as y'all are in the, as long as y'all are in the, I'll drop the clear picture and, I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay. Support. Drop the link to the channel on Instagram because I can just add the photo in the chat for y'all. Have y'all joined the channel yet? Let me make sure y'all get that. Cause I got 2 different ones that I'm gonna drop for y'all anyway. So the first one is for my beginner people. I'm finna drop that in the chat. Beginner flow. Drop the link to the chat for the channel. She just put the link in the chat for the channel. All y'all need to go join the channel on Instagram right now because I just dropped it in the channel and somebody already liked it, right? So bam, that is the dispute flow. For my people who are beginners, you're just starting this process. You new to this, you're not true to it yet. I want to give y'all a starting point because I know that some of y'all are in different phases. So you have to be in the channel to get that. She just dropped. I can't see the link. How? It's in the chat. Somebody sent iPhone the link in the chat. Okay, cool. I added that on for y'all, right? The beginner dispute flow. A lot of y'all have already liked it. Make sure y'all join the channel. Is everybody, y'all in the channel? Let me know. Did y'all get in the channel? Thank you, iPhone, for dropping the link. Okay, y'all are in. Okay, so I added this in the channel since y'all said it was blurry. So remember, step 1, you want to start with personal info. Step 2, my step 2 is doing the 7-day deletion method, okay? And before y'all get to, getting a little spicy on me, what is the 7-day deletion method? That is where you dispute accounts that are specifically collections with collection companies. This works on collection companies. I'm going to show y'all that it works because I'm finna go on my school community. In my school community, I had a section called Big Wins of the Week. Everybody, when they get results, they drop their results right here, right? So I'm going to show y'all. Okay, Kiki posted this two days ago. She said, hey, let's go. Deleted account with Midland. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Rose. And then she dropped a screenshot. I tell everybody, drop y'all screenshots of y'all results. She did the 7-day deletion method on this account, and it was removed 2 days ago, right? On the 7-day deletion method, all we're doing is asking for debt validation with consumer laws. Debt validation forces people to show proof that they are supposed to be collecting on the debt with a signed contract. If they cannot do that, then legally they must remove the account. This works on collection companies like Midland, LVNV, Jefferson Capital, all those third parties, right? So my step 2 is doing the 7-day deletion method for the clients who may have accounts with collection companies, because that's going to jumpstart them getting some results, and that's going to make them feel comfortable in this process to know, hey, I'm already starting to see some results in the first 7 to 10 days. So that is why my step 2 is the 7-day deletion method. So if y'all want my 7-day deletion method ebook, if y'all haven't got it already, we're going to drop the link in the chat for that. But Kiki, Alicia got a deletion. They agreed to terminate the collections. We will request the credit bureaus to delete our trade line. Please allow 30 to 60 days for the credit bureaus to update your records. She removed Jefferson Capital. Cheryl uploaded this run from IC Systems. They said the same thing. They agreed to remove it from the report. Moist was able to remove LV Envy. This was the big topic of the group. Everybody know LV Envy be tripping. November the 19th, he was able to remove LV Envy off of his credit report. Daryl. As y'all can see, baby, I got results after results on this one. I ain't even got to convince y'all because my students are getting live results on a regular basis. So if you want to get the 7-day deletion method, I made the ebook on how to do it. The whole process that's in the ebook is exactly what I give my students because that's all they've been doing. So she dropped the link for the when you personal information, do you submit? No, I don't. So step 1, personal info. You can add personal info on your round 1 letter. That way you send it in with your identifying documents out the gate. Step 2, 7-day deletion method, jumpstart getting some accounts removed. Then we go into step 3, which is making our round 1 dispute letter into the bureaus. And then lastly, we can do the lastly, we can start on like inquiry removals. Support. Drop the link in the chat on YouTube. Because I think on YouTube they didn't get the link. Because that's what somebody commented on YouTube. So go on YouTube and drop the link there because I think you have to drop it separately. I'm streaming on like 4 platforms right now, y'all. So that's really more so why. Okay, I just dropped the link on YouTube. So the 7-day deletion method, make the letter, then do inquiries. Okay, so with the letter, that's going to be what you use your disputing software for. I did say that most people use Dispute Files or Client Dispute Manager. Yeah, girl, I'm live on YouTube too. I'm live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook right now, and we on Zoom. So I said this works for collections. I do not promise this on repos, credit card debt, none of the big stuff. Easiest way for you to know, the big stuff take time. The collection companies, the little stuff, 7-day deletion method. I hope that makes sense. This don't work on repos, and I'm not promising that. This is specifically for collection companies to jumpstart getting your clients some results. Can we just add the school group? You can. I can drop the link for my school community if you want to join. Got it. How can we join school? Okay. Monet, thank you, boo. Monet dropped the link for school in the chat because she the realest. Uh-oh. Child, okay. I do use the CFPB to do the 7-day deletion method. Do we do the 7-day in round 1? You can do them. The 7-day and the round 1, they go hand in hand. You don't have to wait for one to do the other. Just in your first 30 days of bringing a client in, make sure you do the 7-day deletion method. That would be my greatest advice. I added the link for y'all on YouTube in the chat. I was able to manually do that. Let me pin it because I think I could do that. I pinned the message for on YouTube, so y'all should see it now. Who makes the calls for you? Y'all are skipping ahead. 7-day round 1, yes. Thank you, Monet, for dropping the link.
Aaron, did you get the stuff out the dryer yet?
Savannah, mute yourself. Oh, Mara, mute yourself, please. We're getting into the team, I promise you. So, bam, that is the dispute flow for beginners. If you have a company and you need a dispute flow, comment company. Let me know. Because I already dropped comment company if y'all need a dispute flow. Okay. Y'all need to go look in the broadcast channel because I already dropped the company dispute flow. As promised, here's a dispute flow chart. The full flow chart of what you need to do for your company. That includes factual disputing, consumer laws, Metro 2, everything is on there in the broadcast channel. So if y'all in the channel, y'all should actually be able to see that if you got a company. Because that was my freebie. I'm giving y'all a free gift. I gave y'all my beginner's dispute flow, but I just dropped the company dispute flow on the broadcast channel in the Instagram group. Y'all see it? Okay. Cassandra said she see it. Mion said thank you. Company. Okay. Support. Drop the link to the broadcast channel again, please. And thank you. Drop the link to the broadcast channel one more time. Broadcast channel link. Okay, thank you. There's the link to the broadcast channel. I already dropped it in there for y'all. So, main thing with disputing, analyzing the inaccuracies, missing info. I normally start out with factual disputing, which is looking for wrong dates, balances, mix-ups in a profile. That's how you dispute to win. So round 1, you start with factual disputing, pointing out wrong dates, amounts reporting that's not matching up. Then as you move on, you go into using consumer laws or you go into doing Metro 2. And that is all listed on my company dispute flow chart that I just dropped in the broadcast channel for y'all. So y'all can follow the processes that we use in my company. All you got to do is repeat the process until it's clean. By law, the credit bureaus must respond to your disputes every 30 days. So boom, what you going to do? You're going to send them in. They're going to respond. Some stuff going to get deleted. Whatever don't, repeat the process. Follow up, send round 2, rinse and repeat. The main thing on credit repair is rinse and repeat. I gave y'all the 7-day deletion method so you can jumpstart getting your clients some results to get this little stuff off. So while you work on the big stuff, you got to rinse and repeat that process because credit repair takes time. It ain't no overnight success, okay? The same way you took time to get a repo, an eviction, your credit card closed because life happened, give this process some grace, okay? By law, they respond in 30 days. On average, most people clean their credit within the first 3 to 5 months. But you're going to see results within the first 7 to 30 days because I gave y'all that 7-day deletion method. And that round 1 letter going to take some off. If you keep getting stalled letters from Experian and TransUnion, 9 times out of 10, they're responding and saying that it looks like you're a company. So you need to switch up the wording on your letter. Hey, I am not a company. This is Elijah. I really need y'all to help me. A lot of times, that's why y'all get installs. It looks like a company. The bureaus are hip to all the companies, so you got to make it look like a real person. And that's how you do it with customizing things. Thank you, Buki. Thank you, D. So, yeah, like I said, correct methods, documentation. Make sure they upload stuff, but be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Once we get them removed, can the collection come back? That's a great question, Kiara. In my experience, I've been doing this for 7 years when I fix my own credit. Sometimes one account might pop up, an old collection, but it don't be more than that. If it's more than that, 9 times out of 10, y'all be doing identity theft and don't be doing it right. And I'm not going to talk about doing identity theft because y'all not finna get me in trouble because I don't do that. But I want to be clear. You should not have more than one account pop up. It's life. Life happens. You owe them people money. If it's more than one account popping up, that's because you did something extra that you wasn't supposed to and you didn't do it right. No, we do not freeze secondary bureaus. That is a great question, Arturo. I've been doing this as a company. I started in 2019. I've been doing this for 6 years. We do not do secondary bureaus. That's just a lot of extra work you don't need to do. That's why I say processes are important because you don't have to do that to get results. And you don't want to make it be a bunch of extra steps you got to do. You want your system to be simplified. Personal info, 7-day, round. That's it. Secret number 3, how to build a team that runs the business for you. Girl, you ain't got to freeze. I'm telling you, baby, 6 years. 1 year, we did that for like 3 months, and it ain't do nothing. And I was like, scratch that. Take it out. Don't do it no more. I don't care, Letitia. I don't care. I'm not here for speed up, okay? I'm here for consistent and long-term results. The tortoise wins the race. When you try to move too fast, most things that fast don't last. If y'all know that, let me know in the chat. Most things that's fast don't last. You can fastly get yourself right back in the same situation. Most things that's fast don't last. I'm not knocking what nobody do, but what I want y'all to know is most things that's fast, especially with credit repair, don't last. And the last thing you want is a disgruntled client because they happy you fixed it, and then 2 months later it come back and now they feel like they wasted their money with paying you for temporary results. So as a consumer, you may be thinking that, but as a company, we have to protect our company, our systems, our team, because I don't care who in the company, they look at you. As a company, we need consistent long-term results. I'm mad I paid and was getting from you. She didn't give me anything. I'm still learning. Hey, Latricia. I got you, boo. We finna get straight into that. I'm not a G. Glad you saying that. I'm saying it. We need to protect our business. Everybody is not your ideal client. And I had to learn that the hard way. I had to refund a lot of people once I realized that I'd rather have a process and peace with my clients than people who cause me chaos trying to force me to speed up a process that they did. I did not make your credit bad. I'm just here to help you fix it. But I cannot go outside of my process of my company because when you do that, you have to do it every time. Let me know in the chat if y'all ever went outside of your process and then it worried you to death with that client. Let me know if you ever went outside of your process and that client ran you raggedy. It almost always, correct, Minion. That's the best way to say it. It almost always backfires. I'll fix the company workflow in the broadcast channel. Don't worry about it. Y'all already all in there, so y'all will have access to it. I'm going to fix it when we get off. It almost always backfires. Shamika, I said I'll fix it when we get off if y'all can't access it. And this hit my soul because we can't do that. All money ain't good money. Exactly. So that goes into secret number 3. How to build a team that runs the business for you. No more 2 a.m. work nights. You cannot scale alone. The business grows as fast as the people you train. Reread that. You cannot scale alone. The business runs as fast as the people we train. The 3 people that you need. Make sure y'all take a screenshot of this because I ain't coming back to this page. We got to get through the slideshow. I know I got to get y'all off here. I didn't talk too much tonight. So forgive me for talking too much. But I had to answer questions and give y'all some game. Thank you, Krishanda. Somebody type that in the chat. Click the link and click make a copy. Oh, Lord. Click the link and then click make a copy and it will open for you. Because the way that this is set up, I don't want everybody to get the exact same document. You make a copy for your own Google Docs and then you have access to it. So thank you for saying that in the chat, Keyshandra, because that's probably the problem y'all are having with the doc. When you click the link, you have to click make a copy, and then you will get your own individual copy that nobody else has access to for the company workflow. Okay, you got it. Number 1, you got to have an admin VA. They're going to handle onboarding, emails, reminders. They're going to follow up with your clients. Remember how I showed y'all we do that drag and drop? They're going to drag your client from inquiry to welcome. They're going to drag them to need documents. They're going to drag them to update credit card. They're going to check your emails from clients every day. They're going to send out reminders for, hey, make your payment. Your admin VA, that's your right-hand man. Let me know who need a right-hand man. Comment right hand if you need a right-hand man. Exactly, right hand. Y'all need a right hand man. Listen, I love my right hand to death. She be like, hey, she could get whatever she want. She don't know that. She ain't on here tonight because I don't want her, but my right hand could get whatever she need. Whatever the problem is, how can I fix it for you? Let me know. I love mine's down. So that's number 1. You got to have that admin VA. That's your right hand. Number 2, their disputer. That's the person that's going to process your disputes in your software. No more late night 2 a.m.s, clicking all these, making letters, uploading them, mailing them out, printing them out. Well, you might have to print still if that's what you do. But no more late night in the software disputing. Second hire is your disputer. They're going to handle the whole fulfillment, the disputing, and the updates, okay? Your disputer needs to also be able to do updates if need be. I know a lot of your softwares automatically do that, but they need to be able to give updates in your tracker so you know. And that's another thing. Y'all need to have a tracker for all of your people, okay? My friend is on tonight. Ali got a fire Slack channel. Every department in his company has their own channel. And your disputer should have a tracking sheet with everybody's name, what round they're on, and notes on when their results, what their last results are. Because if I need to follow up with somebody that I know personally or whatever, or maybe I get a DM from somebody and they like, I ain't got no results, I can literally pull up my tracker and I'll be like, well, we sent you an update on this November the 5th, and it showed that you had 3 collections removed. So I'm confused. So I can have info. Baby, that Slack channels, trackers, that's not tonight. That's not tonight. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is, but that's not tonight. I done gave y'all a few freebies. Not tonight. We're not doing that tonight because we ain't got that much time. Number 2 is sales. The last hire, most of the time. I'm gonna tell y'all how I made $1 million that y'all seen. Actually, I probably made like 2. I'm gonna tell y'all how to make $1 million in your credit repair company. Do y'all want me to tell y'all what my mentor told me? Let me know if y'all want me to tell y'all what my mentor told me. So I met my mentor from Instagram. I aspired to be like his company. I found him on Instagram and he was in Houston, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be like him. So we ended up talking on Instagram and he became my mentor. Like, it just all came into fruition. So I went to his office and he was showing me his numbers like I showed y'all, but he was showing me just off of credit monitoring. He was bringing in $50K a month off of credit monitoring, not even a repair. He had a multi-million-dollar credit repair company. And he asked me about my whole rundown. And he was like, Rose, who doing your calls? I'm like, oh, I'm doing them. He was like, nah, Rose, you got to get off the phone. And he said, and I never forget this, to this day, he said, when you get off the phone, you gonna make an M. When you get off the phone, no, Smitty was not my mentor. Me and Smitty started at the same time. It ain't him. No. No. Smitty is a colleague. We started at the same time. I've been knowing Smitty since I started. So no, he was not my mentor, okay? It ain't Smitty, okay? We started at the same time. He was a colleague. We were in friendly competition about our businesses. So I just want to make that clear. It was not him. I will not say who it was because we had a falling out and I don't even want to give him acknowledgement. But it does not take away from the fact that he changed my business with that one statement. Because when I left his office, I immediately started to hire my last hire, which was a salesperson to set. Not only did she booked people, she closed everybody. Everybody loved Jen. Jen was experienced in credit repair. She was experienced in sales. And after I trained her to be like me, to be my duplicate, Jen was closing people left and right, and they loved her. If I got any clients, previous clients on here tonight, they would tell y'all they talked to Jen and they loved Jen. Kay just said it. Jen was the best. Baby, Jen held it down when I couldn't. Jen was the best. She was on top of everything. So Jen set the appointments. She followed up with the leads. Remember, I told y'all we did 3 follow-ups. Jen was, baby, she had that calendar booked on everybody she needed to follow up with leads, and she followed up and made it happen, and she converted them. No, you cannot have Jen. I need Jen for me. I'm not giving y'all my team. I'm going to help y'all build y'all own team. That's a little unrealistic. Why would I give y'all my person so she can't do her all for me? But what I will do is help you build a team so you can have a Jen. So you can have an admin VA. My admin is Shaina. Shaina is my operations manager, which is an admin. My disputer. So I'm going to help y'all build a team. Thank you to Ebony, the audacity. The audacity. Can you have Jen is crazy. Why would I give Jen away? I need her. She doing it for me. But I'm going to help y'all build a team so y'all can have a Jen. So y'all can have a Shaina. But these are the things that you need. Example, team workflows. The lead come in. So let's say for me, the lead come in from Instagram or Facebook. Jen sets the call. She closing them. And then Shaina onboards them. And then Shaina's husband, Robert, does the disputing. And then from there, Jen manages the communication when clients have questions about updates or calling in and all that kind of stuff. So this is how your company needs to flow. So take a screenshot of this too. You collect monthly payments or one-time fees, and this is how 6 figures months happen. Because you have a workflow. This is how 6 figures happen. Make it smaller, please. I can't make it smaller. It should be, if you're on the phone, you have to turn your phone. Oh, let me go back. If you're on the phone, turn your phone so that it'll be widescreen. Okay, y'all won't get the replay. So if you're just coming in, you stay on to the end because we about to wrap it up. Payment structure. VAs, pay them $4 to $5 an hour. Our money means a lot more in their country. So, but you will get the AI notes. If y'all paid for the upsell for the AI notes come with all the replay stuff. So that is how you can get the replay with the AI notes. You pay them $4 to $5 an hour to start, depending on their position, because in their country, our money means a lot more. So you're not robbing them. You're paying them more than minimum wage in their country so they can still live a good life. And then for like salesperson or closers, you have to usually pay them a little bit more. So for Jen, I pay her an hourly rate plus commission for anybody that she closes, because I noticed that made her go harder because she wants her commission at the end of the week to be good. You can find VAs with that wage. You can look for people. Usually, y'all talking about Fiverr and Upwork. That's not where you find people for these wages, okay? Onlinejobs.ph is where people for these wages are that have real experience. That's why ChatGPT and Google ain't the answer. You got to know people that's in the field doing this, because onlinejobs.ph ain't on ChatGPT or Google. And most people won't even tell y'all that website. So your first 30 days is team planning. Train the admin, week 1. Week 2, train a disputer. Week 3, hire a setter. Week 4, document everything into SOPs. As you're training people, you need to be recording all these trainings with AI notes, because that's going to then allow you to make SOPs. Work smarter, not harder. If y'all gonna chat GPT something, chat GPT that. So, with that being said, I need to know, do y'all see the value in what I've taught y'all tonight? Let me know. Do y'all see the value in what I have taught y'all tonight? So much value, so much value. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Do you vision, if you can see this for yourself, say, I can. If you can see this for yourself, say, I can. If you can see yourself having a business that runs without completely being hands-on all the time, let me know in the chat. Liz, honestly, Liz, the sooner you get at least hiring a disputer in your company, whether you just starting, if you had a budget, the sooner the better, Liz. 1000%. When I started my company, I hired my first VA when I was 6 months in. One of my friends referred me to my first VA, Shaina, and that's how I got started. And that was 6 months into my company. But I should have done it sooner because I was making so much money. I should have done it sooner. So the sooner the better. Okay, you can see yourself doing it. Y'all can see yourself doing it. As a real estate person, you have plenty of clients. If they already asking, you just need to drop it. I already answered that, Kiana. Just one more time before I move on. I said onlinejobs.ph is where you can hire a VA. Somebody type that in the chat, onlinejobs.ph, because I don't want to keep saying it and going back because we need to move forward. I done had y'all on here too long. So y'all can see it. Disputing software, we talked about that. Onlinejobs.ph. The replay gonna be on YouTube now that I think about it. Y'all watch the replay if y'all just came in. It's gonna be on YouTube, but you won't get the AI notes unless you pay for that. Okay, so y'all can see it for yourselves, right? Y'all already said that. Cool. So let me ask you another question. Who here wants to not only be able to make 100K doing credit repair from anywhere, but also be able to live an amazing life doing it? Let me know if you want to be able to live an amazing life doing it, okay? I have been able to spend time with my family, not feel like I'm rushing all the damn time, and actually having freedom to travel and go wherever I want to. I always wanted to go to Dubai. Last year, I went to Dubai for a week, okay? Me going to Dubai for a week is essential because can I be transparent with y'all about me traveling to Dubai? Is this a safe place for me to be transparent? Let me know. Okay, when I went to Dubai, I was stressed out. You know, I was going through a lot of things and I needed a break. And this is why teams are important. I took a whole week off from my business and I had a meeting with Shaina, my operations manager, because I just meet with her and then she tell everybody else what to do. And I told her, hey, I'm finna be gone for a week. You're gonna have to put out the fires. Whatever y'all got going on, y'all gonna have to handle it. Then I called my social media manager and I was like, look, I can't do it right now. I'm not there. Repost all the old videos and just post it on the story. If I feel like posting something, I will. But if I don't, whatever, I don't. And then Shaina told the team. She also told my person that handled DMs when I'm out, hey, you got to take over the DMs. Whatever they did was what they did. When I came back and I felt like coming back, that's what I was going to do. But in the time, I didn't have the mental capacity. So I left the business. I left the business because I didn't have the capacity to deal with it. And I had 2 meetings, one with the operations manager and one with my social media manager. And I told them, I'm out. I don't know when I'm going to come back mentally. Even though I'm only going to be in Dubai for a week, I don't know when I'm going to come back mentally. So hold it down. And I had done this before, so I knew that they could. And none of that would have been possible if God didn't cover and prepare me ahead of time for this phase of my life I hadn't even faced yet. I didn't know that there would be times in my life where I mentally was not going to be in this business because life happened. So we are here tonight because I'm trying to prepare y'all for the inevitable of life happening. Whatever that may look like for y'all. How life happened to me might not be how it happened for you. But I want you to know that you can take your time and your freedom back. You can have it for you and your family and just your mental health and not have to worry about if Ty is going to be harassing you, if you're going to get chargebacks, if your company going to be in shambles when you come back. So God prepared me with putting these things in place. So that's all I'm trying to help y'all do. That's it. That's all. That's what an amazing life looks like. So how many of y'all want to know the exact steps in the process to start the I'm not going to say start. We're going to say scale, because I want to help y'all scale a 6-figure credit repair business that allows you to live freely financially. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Kay. Kay said, I'm so grateful for you being transparent. I love you so much because a lot has happened for me and my family, and I give you your flowers. And I appreciate you, Kay, for always giving me my flowers and push and root me on, girl, because it don't be easy doing this. But I don't have to go out into the world and tell them my business. I tell my team, and they hold me down when I can't hold myself down. That's it. Thank you. I appreciate all the love, for real. Okay. The reason I asked y'all that is because I want y'all to remember that this is a $6.8 million market. And we all can make M with no cap. I done already showed y'all I done made some M's in this when I did my first slides. Everybody on here tonight, it's 141 people on here. All of y'all can make $1 million and we still wouldn't even be at $1 billion yet. That's what's crazy. Like, we wouldn't even be at $1 billion with 141 people on this live right now. And that's just on Zoom. I don't even know how many people on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Like, I don't even know. Let me see. Literally. It's like, it's plenty of people in the room. It's plenty of room for all of us to get some money. So, if you found the information tonight useful, and you want to spend 5 days with me live where I go into a deep dive and walk you through these steps, because y'all had a lot of questions about systems and automations. Y'all had a lot of questions about disputing. Y'all had a lot of questions about hiring the team, where to get them at, how to do it, how do you hire them, what sheets you need to have to make sure everything is organized and in order. Like all of that. So I want y'all to spend 5 days with me so that I can give y'all the real breakdown of what it is. So I have a upcoming challenge where it will be 5 days with your girl. It's me, Jessica, okay? And I am going to give it to y'all raw, like I did tonight, but it's going to be a little rawer. I'm going to share my screen with y'all and give y'all the game on every subject and how to do it step by step. I'm going to take you from step 1 to step done. So if y'all want to do that, let me know in the chat. Let me know if y'all are interested in the 5-day challenge where I'm going to really be able to break everything down to y'all. Okay, cool. So let me explain what's on the screen so y'all know. This works if you are a new company, intermediate, advanced, wherever you are in this process. Everybody on here tonight is in a different phase of their business, but I guarantee every one of y'all got plenty of things you can take to your business. Is that right? So, day 1 is going to be about automations and systems. And I already told y'all, I'm going to take y'all from step 1 to step done. So what that looks like is I am going to show y'all how to add the automations in your systems. I'm going to show y'all how to set it up, how to put your emails in your text messages, all the stuff that you need. I am going to give that to y'all in day 1. I don't want y'all to come in this thinking you got to do everything, because from day 1, I show you how to structure it so that it's automated and systemized for your business, because this is a business you don't have to attach yourself to make money. And I'm going to show y'all exactly how to put those systems in place in day 1. Then in day 2, just drop the link for the tickets in the chat, because I'm going to break it down, but I already know y'all want to know how much the price, and I ain't going to hold out on that, but I want to tell y'all what y'all getting. So support, just drop the link in the chat, because I already know they've been wondering. I want y'all to get the link before y'all get off of here, because we've been on here for a minute. But anyway, day 2, organic marketing. Most of y'all that's on here tonight, either y'all found me from 2 things, Instagram and Facebook organically, or you saw an ad. If you saw me organically, comment organic. And if you saw me on an ad, comment ad. I know you tired of doing everything, girl, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you, okay? I'm going to show y'all how to do everything. I just had to have her drop the link, y'all, because let's go ahead. Okay, some of y'all found me from an ad. A lot of y'all be seeing my ads, but y'all found me organically. I'm going to teach y'all both. Okay, organic content is one thing. Y'all know I'm the organic queen. I got 100K on Instagram and 73,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I ain't get that from no ads. I've been doing this business since 2019, and I just started running ads 3 months ago. Okay, I just need to pop it real quick and let y'all know ads ain't build this business. My organic traffic built this business. So I am the person to teach you how to organically market online. But imagine running ads and having clients on repeat without you posting if that's not what you want to do. I'm going to bring my ads guy, Brandon. Brandon run all my ads, okay? Brandon got me right, because I ain't know nothing about ads when I first signed up with him. He helped me with making my ad content, making sure that they running good and retargeting people. So I'm going to bring Brandon on to teach y'all ads, because I ain't even got experience like that. I just know how to make content, but I've learned how to make ad content. Mute yourself, babes, please. Thank you. So I'm going to bring Brandon on, and he's going to teach y'all ads, and I'm going to show y'all how to master both so you never have a client problem again. You will master organic content from me, so when people come to your ads, they have content to go to on your page, and then Brandon gonna come through and teach y'all how to do your ads at a reasonable price. Because I already know It's some people on tonight that have wasted money on ads and ain't getting no sale from it. Let me know in the chat. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. If you done wasted money on ads and ain't getting no sales from it. Okay, none of y'all ran ads before? I love ads too. Me. Okay, we gonna skip the guesswork. Brandon gonna run it down. Day 3, we're building the right business structure with SOPs. The only way this business runs properly is with structure and SOPs and documentation. That is the main thing to make the business flow. We talked about that. I showed y'all the rundown of what things need to look like, but I'm going to give you a full step-by-step of how to actually create your SOPs with number 1, you have to go through your actual workflow and make that a organization for SOPs, and I'm going to show y'all how to do that with using your natural workflow in ChatGPT to make SOPs. Day 4, disputing. People complicate this process, and I'm going to make it simple to maximize your profits, because in order for y'all to have a good company, you got to get results. I don't care how good the ads is. I don't care how good them SOPs. If you don't get no results, you're not going to keep clients. Okay? And day 5 is my favorito, because I'm going to show y'all and go over the numbers. I don't care what day you come to. You need to come to day 2 because you got to master marketing to bring in the clients. And then you need to come to day 5 because on day 5, I'm going to show you how to scale this thing to 6 figures and beyond. I ain't talking about no $100, $300, $2,000 months. Y'all already doing that. I'm talking about 10, 20, 30K. Y'all told me y'all freedom numbers was 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. I'm going to help you get to your freedom numbers in day 5 with scaling the business. So without further ado, like I said, baby, I'm just going to give it to y'all straight up. We have 3 tickets available for the challenge. I broke down the 5 days of what y'all going to get. December 8th through the 12th is when the challenge starts. It's going to start on the 8th and it's going to end on the 12th. And again, I have a firm at Afterpay at checkout. So support, drop the link so everybody can get their tickets. Period. T locked in her platinum. Mian. If y'all already got y'all tickets, let me know. Okay, Kay. Kay got her platinum. Who got the VIP? I ain't gonna hold y'all. VIP is my recommended ticket. If you need to start and get in the room and really get what you need from me, VIP is the way to go. And I recommend it because you are going to get access to all 5 live sessions. So, and you're going to get an extra hour with me after the class. So we're going to be in real training mode. Day 1, we're going to have the class. After the class, it's going to be a 1-hour session for Q&A. So y'all can have all y'all questions written down, and in that 1-hour session, I'm just going to run down nothing but questions. I ain't going to do no more teaching because I'm going to answer all your questions in the Q&A. So that's why, if nothing else, you need to get that VIP so that you can get the class and the Q&A after. So that's why that's the recommended one. You get all 5 days. You get 7-day replay access. And you're going to get a private VIP Telegram with me. Everybody's in the broadcast channel, but I need y'all to get in that private VIP Telegram so y'all can also get y'all custom Zoom backgrounds. So like what y'all see on the screen with my logo, you'll be able to have your own custom background for the challenge so that everybody know you a VIP when you come up in the room. Even though we ain't physically coming, I need y'all in the room. I'm at the club VIP. But our gas tanks ain't on E. Everybody who got that VIP Zoom background, we know that y'all special, right? So I want y'all to get that extra hour with me. And I'm going to give y'all homework. I'm going over the ones. I said at the bare minimum, I recommend you get the VIP. But if you want that platinum, if you really want that extra with me, I'm going to also do a daily mindset call before we even do class every day. So in the platinum, you get a 30-minute daily mindset call, because remember, I told y'all we have to get our minds in the game of this. We got to get our minds on the process of what our freedom number looks like. So I'm going to start prepping y'all mind for your freedom numbers. I'm going to prep your mind to become a 6-figure business. I'm going to prep your mind to stop saying I can't. Because I can do all things who through Christ who strengthens me, period. I just want y'all to know. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. I don't know if he yours. I respect all religious backgrounds, but you can do anything you put your mind to, because that's the first step. So if you want the platinum, so we get that 30-minute mindset, so you can get out of the mindset that you can't do something, then get the platinum. So recommended VIP. If you want an extra bump up, get the platinum, because you get that extra 30-minute mindset call, and then you get the post-event bonus. So you're going to get extra calls. Basically, we're going to spend most of the evening together, child. I'm going to just get you together. So we have more of a one-on-one experience with the platinum, because I know everybody ain't going to get the platinum. Period. VIP locked in. Got your VIP. I see y'all got y'all platinums. I'm paying platinum. Yes. And if y'all just get y'all VIP, y'all can upgrade to platinum later, for real. You can always upgrade later. So, just to recap of what y'all gonna get. Day 1, automate the systems. Automations and systems. Day 2, marketing and ads. I'm gonna teach y'all how to organic market. Brandon gonna come on and he's gonna teach y'all how to do ads. And I just forgot to say this. I'm also gonna have my social media manager come on. Me and Ricky been working together since 2020. He has been my social media manager for 5 years. Y'all may have seen me post him on my story throughout the years. Me and Ricky Rock Tough, he gonna come on and he's gonna teach y'all social media management that you can apply for yourself or your team. So I'm teaching you organic. He gonna come in with the social media management, and then Brandon gonna come on with the ads. So that alone, y'all, that class, that's why I said day 2 is essential, because I'm giving y'all everything y'all need. And then in day 3 is the business structuring and SOPs. We're gonna take you step by step with actually making sure, number 1, the business is structured properly. Then we're gonna go through each department of your business step by step to do your SOPs. So that's starting, like we said, with our admin, with our disputer, and our salesperson. I'm gonna take you through the SOPs for each of those. Day 4 is disputing made easy. And I just want to say this for the people that be like, I already know how to dispute. I don't need that. Touche. What I want everybody to know that already knows how to dispute. Disputing as an expert don't mean nothing if you can't get in no clients with marketing, or your back office is a mess without SOPs or a team. So don't think just because you got 1 out of 5 that you good, because you're not. You need 5 out of 5. If you don't have 5 out of 5 of the things listed up here, baby, I need you to get your ticket. And we do have general admissions. We do have general admission tickets as well. I don't want to leave that out. The general admission ticket is $27. You still get access to the live session. You get the replays only for 24 hours. You just get to stay in the broadcast channel, but you do get homework and resources. You're still going to get the full training of the 5 days with the general admission. So I'm a beginner. I'm a realtor, so clientele is there. I need to have it set up and run the business. That's it. Taylor. If you are a realtor, that means you have a plethora of clients. So just imagine 20 people want to sign up the day you launch. If you ain't got no team, no automations, and no systems in place on top of being a realtor, you're going to crash. You're going to have a little crash out moment. And you're going to be like, oh my God, how am I going to do all this? What I'm going to do? It's 2 a.m. I still ain't did all these people. 30 days to went by. I done only put in 12 people disputes. I still got 8 left. Not 8 are texting me talking about when my update's gonna come. It's been 2 days. I ain't seen no changes. What's going on? Why ain't you respond to me? I seen you post you got a repo off. When you gonna get my repo off? When I'm gonna start seeing an 800? Everything I just said, I done seen in real time. Okay? That's how they be. They be on your back. So if you here for the knowledge, I need y'all to get y'all tickets so I can really get y'all to I gave y'all a lot of free game on here. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like this the best webinar yet because I really got my feet wet in the first one. But this challenge is gonna be insane. Okay? Because now I get a day with you, a few hours some hours in a day to just go over one thing, right? To just go over SOPs, just go over disputing, just go over marketing. So it's gonna go crazy just because you're getting in real time. And then if you get the VIP, you get the Q&A after. So now I done taught you. And then you come on the Q&A and you can ask me whatever you want and it ain't no limit and we listen and we don't judge, so you ain't got to feel like it's not a safe place to ask questions. I'm trying to tell you. I'm speechless for myself because, can you just build everything for me so I can just pay for ads and get clients? Do you do that? Interesting. I'm glad you asked that, Fortune. I do have that option as well. So I do have a done for you service, but I do want to say that in order for you to get to the done for you, we have to go to the challenge because I need you to know what you're getting. Okay? I'm not a guru or a mentor that doesn't want you to know what you're getting. I want you to see full hand because I can do it all for you, but I need you to know the basics of running it. And I need you to know the basics of what your business background needs to look like, okay? So yes, we can set up your automations and we can assist you with hiring a team. But you need to know your own SOPs, right? You need to know the basics of getting through your own process. Because if you hire everybody to do everything, you ain't even gonna know how to text a client when they got a question and you need to do something. You just want to do something right quick. Let's say it's your auntie. You want to pay special attention to your auntie's credit. And you don't even know how to go in and do that because you can't even go through the systems. You don't know that your employee isn't doing their job because you don't know the systems. So I want y'all to join the challenge so y'all understand the systems and processes. And then you can also say, hey, I want you to do it for me, right? So, yeah. Me be up late night. That just met you. This my second Zoom with you, baby. I'm down. People don't get my money this fast. Brittany, listen, Brittany. I told y'all, I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Everything you've been through in a credit repair business, I done already faced it because I've been doing this for 6 years. And in the beginning of my business, I didn't have all this. I was blessed to have a friend in credit repair that told me, Rose, you need to hire a VA. I'm finna ask my people if they got a family member that need a job because you can't keep doing this. Baby, I was pulling 10, 12-hour shifts, getting all my clients in. So she blessed my game, and I'm going to bless y'all with this. Because the reason I became Rose Credit Repair outside of mentorships is because the people that I connected with in this industry. My day twos. Let me know if y'all got some day twos. Or actually, let me know if you want to know what a day two is. If y'all want to know what a day two is, let me know. What's a day two? I'm trying to meet a day two. Day twos get you the blues. I wish I had some money at. I'm going to pull out some credit cards. Day twos get you the blues, okay? Day twos get you the blues. Day twos get you the blues. What are the blues? The blue strip on $100 bills. You are in the room right now with your potential day twos. And the only way you gonna find out if y'all a match is if you get on the challenge, because we are a community. Once y'all on a challenge, we cousins in this now. So your day twos are gonna be in the room, and y'all are gonna be able to be connected to me, and you're gonna find somebody in that room that's gonna lock in with you, and y'all gonna be accountable with each other, because it ain't just about me. You gotta find your day twos as well, so that I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't have my day twos. My day twos help me in my business when I ain't know what to do. So if you don't have your day twos, you need to get in the room so you can get some. So if you want to get in the room, and just be a fly on the wall, get your general admission ticket. If you want to step it up and get that VIP where you get that extra Q&A to ask me questions, and then we're going to do like a mixer where you can start meeting day twos, get in the VIP. Okay, Brittany just grabbed her ticket. You ready? And if you want that platinum, that mindset call, on the mindset call, we gonna mindset and we gonna mastermind. We gonna have a meeting of the minds on that mindset call, and we're gonna come together. So I need y'all to get in the room. If nothing else, I need y'all to get in the room. General admission is cool. You be a fly on the wall. VIP, that's my recommendation. And then if you want to be a big dog and get the platinum, do your thing. But I need y'all to get it now, because the price for the tickets is going to go up. I want y'all to at least get in the room so you can upgrade later. Members of my Coach and Bring program are using my strategies to make money, basically. Okay, so if you lock in today, in day one, you can literally have your system set up. In day one, we setting up your system. Ain't no later. We going to be step by step on Zoom setting up your system. Day two, you can have your marketing plan down, packed, okay? Day three, we fully build out your company. Day four, the money start printing with disputing systems. And day five is the roadmap to 100K. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing is going to change in your life if you don't change. So I need y'all to make that change and go ahead and get y'all tickets. These are some results from my other mentees. Desi, I taught her how to market organically online. She said, thank you for getting my content together. OMG, this is the max amount of views I've ever gotten. And then I did, this is another mentee. She was saying, I told her like, hey girl, we're going to do a little test run. Let's see who want to rock with you for credit repair. She did what I told her. 14 people responded. 2 of them already sent her their information. So I'm giving y'all real life stuff to bring in clients. Tickets.